Welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports on location. Tonight we are bringing you Metro West Conference Boys Soccer featuring the Hawks of Robbinsdale Cooper and the Red Knights of Benilde-St. Margaret's, and there are their respective records. 3-6-1 are the Hawks, the Red Knights 9-2-2, and I have to say I have been looking forward to this match. It's only my second guys soccer match for the Red Knights. And if I'm a little out of breath, I just ran into the box office here as we went to get a program so I can bring the names accurately. So as I catch my breath, I want to say glad you're with us. My name is Robert Christensen. We're at the McQuinn Athletic Complex. And again, I'm still catching my breath here, so please forgive me. But I am looking forward to seeing these guys play, because that first match I saw must have been like 5 weeks ago. Boy, did they put on a great display of soccer athletic talent, and I've really been looking forward to them playing again tonight. And we're about to begin here as I continue to catch my breath. In fact, I might just take a quick break, so if it's a little quiet to catch my breath, please forgive me, but we're about to begin here in just a moment on a gorgeous early evening here in late September. Beautiful temperatures, 70 degrees. All right, we're underway here. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube, and we're underway here, and this is going to be a highly contested match here as the Hawks, with 3 wins, 6 losses on the year against Benilde. And we're underway here under the lights on this beautiful new athletic turf at Benilde. And that's number 6 for the Red Knights, Reggie Hyde on defense. And now here comes Cooper on the left side. And that ball is deflected in front. And down goes a Cooper player, and this could get a little rough as it's played by number 12, Ryan Baird, to the near side. That's number 3 with it, Mason Gillian. We were just calling her sister on the girls soccer match. If you were joining us earlier, they had their way with the girls Cooper Hawks team. 10-0 win for the Red Knight girls soccer team. They're 12-0, having a stellar year. Now that's number 2 with it. That is Camden Carter, the senior, intercepted though by the Hawks. And now that again is Carter, number 2, to the far side there, and all in red going right to left, now played by number 22, Ben Beans McMonigal. And again, Carter. Now to McMonigal, 22, he turns on it with that headband, now tries to get it onto the near side. That's number 8 with it, Riley Flourish. Now on the near side, that is number 12, Ryan Baird. Baird now back up to number 8, that is Flourish. Nice passing there, back to McMonigal. Shot towards the net, deflected by Cooper, back out. And now intercepted once again by number 12, Ryan Baird. And that ball comes to the near side and kept in nicely. I didn't even see him, was Mason Gillian, right on the sideline. And again, the player can be out of bounds, but as long as the ball stays in bounds, it's fair. Beautiful play there by the Red Knights, as they are now showing the ball control that I was so impressed with the first match I saw them this year. And look at them bounce that ball around, basically just playing keep away. And now intercepted by the Hawks, but taken right away again by the Red Knights. Centering pass, the quick shot goes wide left and high, but that was a nice play by the Red Knights and a great first offensive attack. Probably the sign of more opportunities to come as we look at the scoreboard. We're just underway here, first half at the McQuinn Athletic Complex on the campus of beautiful Benilde-St. Margaret's, and that kick comes deep at midfield for Cooper. Now played by number 38, that was Brian Espinoza. Now the Red Knights take it right away again, and now they'll play defensive soccer. It's going to go out of bounds. And a quick throw in now for number 3, Mason Gillian. Gillian gets it in, gets the return pass. Now it's intercepted by the Hawks, and they kick it out to midfield. And now again, number 12, Baird, out of bounds. And I want to talk about number 6, Reggie Hyde, and he had a spectacular game. He was on that far side and created that first scoring opportunity, I feel. But that match, I do remember him. He had a couple goals and maybe 3 or 4 assists. I can't remember exactly, but keep an eye on him on that far right corner. Look for him to do some damage on the offense. As there he is again, now kicked away by the goaltender for the Hawks. Comes back out to midfield. Played by Baird. Now taken away nicely by number 41 for the Hawks. That's Francisco Torres Gomez, the junior for Cooper. But now the Red Knights have it. That's number 13 that plays it, Connor Cady, the senior. Now to number 10, that is Morgan Olson. Down the far side, Reggie Hyde, centering pass in the middle, right along the top of the crossbar. And the goaltender, number 95, Jaden Hove, just there. But watch this play by Reggie Hyde. He had nice open space there in the corner, didn't he? And he quickly got the ball off. It sailed right along and just about snuck it inside that crossbar. But the goaltender, Jaden Hove, looks like a tall fella out there. So he might be tough to beat on those tall shots if they're trying to get it under the crossbar. And the ball now out of bounds. 35-10 remaining here, first half. No score so far. Glad you're with us at ParkTV 16 Sports. Nice lead pass in the give and go now to Baird. Comes in with the left foot shot, and what a nice diving save by Jaden Hove for the Cooper Hawks. And I do think the Red Knights are gonna have their work cut out for him, beating that goaltender, and the nice give and go. And the quick left-footed shot, well played, but what a superior save there. But it's gonna result in a corner kick for the Red Knights. Clock still running, under 35 minutes. The quick header just skips by and goes out of bounds. Coming in there for the Red Knights was number 2, Camden Carter. As we look at the replay, just was able to graze that ball, but not quite enough to get it into the net, and that will result in a kick here for the goaltender, Jaden Hove. And I have to say, I'm very impressed with that goaltender for the Hawks.
Number 40, Tarnu David.
And he kicks it all the way out to about the 50-yard line. And it's headed there by number 3, Mason Gillian, now played by number 41 for the Hawks, Francisco Torres Gomez. Now taken away again by the Red Knights, as they're really not letting the Hawks get any type of offense going on here early on. First 7 minutes of the match. Now played by McMonigal to the far side, back to McMonigal, 22. Ball intercepted by the Hawks out to midfield, now played back in by the stellar defense of number 4, that's Teneke Johnson. Hope I'm pronouncing his name right, the senior, and that will result in a turnover, and Jaden Hove, there he is. We'll kick it off from about the 15. Big kick deep into Benilde zone, played there by number 40 for the Hawks, that's Torne David. Now played by number 43 for the Hawks, Christopher Pinzan Medina. And nice play there by McMonigal, taking the hit there at the same time. Tough play, now way down in the Cooper zone, gets by, that's Carter. Carter, number 2, turns it back around, centering pass, intended for Mason Gillian, deflected back out on the far side. Now played by Cooper's number 43, that's Pinzan Medina. And now Hyde, very dangerous lead pass, blocked in front. Nice defense there by number 30 for the Hawks, Johnny Engwell, as it goes out of bounds, but it's going to result in another corner kick opportunity for the Red Knights. Our score 0-0 here. First 7.5 minutes of play. As I mentioned early on, the Red Knights come in with a 9-2-2 record. And Cooper 3-6-1. Now a corner kick this time from the right side. That ball comes in, they bend it. Hyde with a nice nifty kick right in midair. And boy, that kid is very talented, isn't he? Watch number 6 Hyde take this ball right out of the air and almost got it right in the net as he leans back, gets it around the defender, and if it hadn't been deflected in front, it was gonna go in. My goodness. Beautiful to watch, even though it didn't result in a goal. Still great, great soccer action here. Now number 3 with it, that is Gillian. To midfield, McMonigal, as he gets pushed off the ball by a Hawks defender, but still taken over by the Red Knights as they look very comfortable out there dribbling that ball around. Riley Flourish now back to Tenneke Johnson to the far side. Now back to Hyde. Hyde now turns, looks around. Nice pass by Hyde and the give and go. Carter tried to get it ahead, but still the Red Knights, boy, they are just in control here early on. Riley Flourish with the ball, now to number 10. That is Morgan Olson. Now in the far corner, that's Hyde. He tries to get away from the defender. Did he coax a corner kick out of it?
Red Knight corner kick.
And he did. What a brilliant play there by Hyde, just coaxing that corner kick. And he'll come and take a position. And you can bet they would like to get the ball somewhere around Reggie Hyde here. Now the corner kick attempt. Comes in, goes over Hyde's head, but deep, and this time Jaden Hove with a nice easy save for the Hawks as we approach 30 minutes to go here, half number one, no score. And Hove gets it down to midfield quickly, but they were unable to handle that very well. And that was number 37, Shadrack Tamba. And that was unfortunate if you're a Hawks fan, because that was a heck of a kick by Jaden Hove. But he was unable to receive it without deflecting it right back into the Red Knights' possession. Now they have it still in the Cooper zone. That's number 8, Riley Flourish. Flourish now gets it over to Hyde. Hyde quickly gets rid of it, and we have a whistle. And I'm not sure what the call is there. And it looks like the Hawks are going to take possession with a free kick deep in their zone. That's number 44 to do the honors, Miguel Ademe Marin. And he's going to actually give it to the goaltender, the senior, Jaden Hove. And Jaden Hove is really going to be the difference here, isn't it? Can the Red Knights beat this, I think, a really good-looking goaltender here early on? I think eventually they will crack that code, but Hove is a good goaltender. He's lanky, tall, seems to move really well. And that will be a problem here for the Red Knights. They will get their scoring opportunities, it feels like. Okay, now to the near side, Ryan Baird, the junior. Now to McMonigal. Clearly is in control of that middle part of the field. He's a big kid, tough to push around. Now Reggie Hyde to the corner, tried to get it to number 10, Olson, but good defense this time by the Hawks, but it goes out of bounds, and another corner kick for Morgan Olson in that corner. He's done the last 2 corner kicks, and he's gonna do this next one. As we watch Johnson come in, he's got a lot of height. He usually plays deep on defense, but they're bringing in all the height. The quick shot rejected out of the box, but it comes back to number 3, Mason Gillian. Now to Morgan Olson, nice crossover move, comes right in, and the shot to Carter, and the save by Hove. And again, Hove stymies the Red Knights on a great scoring opportunity. Watch Morgan Olson do this crossover dribble right there, burns the defense, comes right in, the quick pass to Carter, deflected in front, but the goaltender was right there to make the save. Now the ball deep back in the Red Knight territory as they niftily bring that out. What a nice defensive play by sometimes the defense that goes unheralded. And I can't see his number, but I want to tell you his name. He's still got his shoulders to me. Is that Baird? It is. No. Yes, that was Ryan Baird. He's all over the place, but back on defense, what a great play by him to get the ball back into the Hawks territory. And now the goaltender, Jaden Hove, gets it out to midfield, played by the Hawks, now intercepted again by the Red Knights. And very much like the girls, once the Hawk girls team got possession, the Red Knights seemed to just take it away. And that's exactly what's happening here as we look at Jaden Hove. He is the X factor here for the Red Knights that might keep the Hawks in this. He's the danger factor. They've got to find a way to beat Hove. And I think once they beat him once or twice, the whole thing could start to cave in on the Hawks, is my feeling. But right now, Jaden Hove has kept the Hawks in this thing.
Number 26, Jack Gruel. 27,
We have some substitutions coming in. Beautiful night here, 75 degrees still, late September. Unseasonably warm, but no one is complaining as we watch number 3, Gillian, lead pass to Baird. Unable to catch up with it.
Red Knights with a throw.
Or excuse me, that was Carter. He was trying to get it to number 2, Camden Carter, the senior. And now a throw-in for Gillian. Back to Carter, back to Gillian. Nice behind the back play to himself. Tries to split the defense, but was unable to get by all 3 defenders. But there is Morgan Olson to intercept it. And now back to Baird, number 12. Carter, nice quick pass and ahead to number 8 to Flourish. And boy, that would have been a beautiful play. And this is the nifty passing that I was looking forward to seeing on display here by the Red Knights. And now to throw it in, Camden Carter. Now to number 12, that is Ryan Baird. And he thought his teammate was gonna go towards the net, and he didn't. And so that was an easy takeover for Jaden Hove, as there's the goaltender. So you can see the scoreboard in your upper left-hand corner as we approach 25 minutes to go here, half number 1. Quick moving first half. And we have a whistle.
Red Knights with the kick.
And a free kick for the Red Knights. And that is Teneke Johnson. He'll do the honors. Gets it ahead. Now played by number 3, Gillian. And nice defense this time by the Hawks as they steal it away. And now they have possession, and they haven't had possession very much, and that's why, because Gillian came and took it right back for the Red Knights as they are really dominating possession of the ball here. And again, showing excellent dribbling skills. I can't overemphasize enough how good they are at dribbling that ball up and down the lineup. And now there is number 6, Reggie Hyde. Super effective out there. Now taken away by the Hawks as they try to get it deep into the Red Knight zone, and now they finally do. That's number 28 with it, Leo Garcia-Pock. Deepest penetration for the Hawks, but the Red Knights take it right away, and now here it comes to the near side, and that's Mason Gillian with it. And he's got space in the lead pass to Carter on the left side. He's got 3 Hawk defenders to get around, gets by 2 of them, takes the shot, but there's the goaltender, very tall guy there. And great anticipation as we watch this replay. Watch him blow by 2 defenders, take the quick shot, bend it right in the upper hand corner, and any lesser goaltender would not have been able to come up with that. But in my opinion, Jaden Hope saved the day there for the Hawks. And again, he is going to be a factor tonight as our score still tied at 0. As we're now under 23 and a half minutes approximately to go here. But here come the Red Knights again. Morgan Olson wide in, coming in, and there's Hove again with another save. And he is the story so far early on here as Morgan Olson wide open. Tough angle though, I'll say that, but still that goaltender is amazing for the Hawks. As he boots it to midfield. Sooner or later, I feel the Red Knights are gonna break him down, but they have got to keep coming at him, and they are, as we look at number 8 with it, Riley Flourish. Now to Hyde. And he is a creative kid. As he tries to go to the outside, he gets taken down, and is there a call? No call. Huh. Hyde looking for the call there, and I'm not sure if they're gonna give it to him. It doesn't appear so.
Number 20, Matthew Robinson.
There is Hyde on the replay. Let's watch this. Oh, it is gonna be a corner kick, so they did give him the call. Yep, he got hit there. Yep, so now another corner kick. Morgan Olson in the corner. High this time, and it gets just through the penalty box and into the near side. And that is Hyde now. Normally plays on the right flank, coming on the near side, following that corner kick attempt. So far the Red Knights 0 for 5, and now with it, number 12, Ryan Baird. Baird now, and it's taken away by the Hawks, and there's a whistle. That was number 27 with a nifty steal, Samon Simons.
Red Knights with the kick.
And now the Red Knights, so an infraction on the Hawks for a push. You can see the referee in the blue shirt there, signifying to the Hawk player, like, what did I do wrong? So good communication there. Now that's number 14 on defense, Bennett Miller, the senior. To the near side, number 8, Riley Flourish. Now Carter. And on the far side, that's number 10, Morgan Olson. Pass ahead to number 3, Gillian. Gillian with it, looking ahead, a nice interception there by the Hawks, number 26, Jack Gruel, the senior. So good defense by the Hawks, and oh, they almost had a breakaway, but for the great defensive play there by number 14, Bennett Miller, who saw that coming and stepped right in there to deflect that ball. But we have a stoppage, and we have a player down there right about the 46-yard line. I didn't see how he went down. Looks like he's going to be okay. That's number 28, Leo Garcia-Pauc. P-A-U-C. I hope I'm pronouncing it. Now he might be more hurt than he's letting on. As you see him go down now, almost to his knees. Trying to shake it off, obviously. You wonder if his coach is going to substitute him out anyway, and it does appear that he's going to, as I see a player. Let's see if we can see what happened to Pauc here on the replay. He's coming right in there. Oh. And it didn't look like it was anything other than it just happened on its own. It could be a hamstring. And it looks like he still wants to try to stay in there. And who can blame him on a beautiful night? I know he did come off, number 26, and he is hurt on the sideline. So he was substituted for. Play underway. Clock stopped, though, at 20:31. So play not now it's underway. Ball comes right in. And that's the first save for the goaltender for Benilde, who I should mention is Peter Geertsen. And his first action of the night comes at the 20th minute of half number 1. And as I said before, quick moving first half, very few whistles and just quick action here. As the Red Knights, that's number 3 again, Mason Gillian at controls of the ball. Now to Morgan Olson, number 10, to the near side. That's number 12, Ryan Baird. Baird now to the corner to Hyde. Hyde now working the left side. Lead pass, great pass. Played by number 10, Olson. And Olson's ball almost intercepted, but Hyde takes it right away. Quick pass back to Olson. Curie comes in on the left side. 2 defenders on him. Quick shot and another great save by Jaden Hove. And at the risk of sounding arrogant, I predicted this Hove kid is going to be a problem for the Red Knights. Look at that great save by Hove. And he gets it out to past midfield. And it's taken right back over by Riley Flourish. So it's basically the whole Red Knight offense against this goaltender, Jaden Hove. That's really what it feels like it's coming down to. Hove versus the world, as he tries to keep his Hawk team in this match, and so far he is doing a heck of a job keeping the score at 0s. As you can see the scoreboard, clock winding down now, under 19 minutes to go, and Jaden Hove is the story of this first half, number 95, the goaltender, as he will take a breather and allow his teammate to do the honors here. That's number 30 with the kickoff, Johnny Engwell, the senior for the Cooper Hawks. And it goes right to number 3, Mason Gillian. Now back to Tanake Johnson as he brings it to the near side to number 14, Miller. Back to Johnson. Johnson now gets deflected by the Hawks and out of bounds. So that should be a throw in, and it quickly is right away with a substitute ball. Gillian. Or did they whistle that dead as well? Maybe that was going a little too fast for the referee's taste as they try to take advantage of the Hawks not being set. And now a big throw in down the far sideline. And controlled by number 20 for the Red Knights. That's Matthew Robinson. Now played by number 12, Baird, to the near side. And now we've got Hyde. So Reggie Hyde was playing that right side, but they moved him to the left side to see if he can have more traction. Now he's got a great chance. I don't know if he tried to shoot that on net or tried to pass that. I think maybe he wasn't sure what he wanted to do, but that was Robinson over there, and he's kind of a tall lad as well.
Red Knight corner kick.
And another corner kick for the Red Knights coming up now as we approach 17 minutes to go here, half number 1, no score. And again, the corner kick for the Red Knights in that far corner. It's clearly nighttime now, but boy, what a beautiful night it is here in St. Louis Park. And the Cooper Hawks, now the lead pass, trying to get a breakaway to catch the Red Knights defense on their heels. That's number 41 with it, Francisco Torres Gomez. And there is number 8 for the Red Knights, Riley Florish, to put an end to that threat. Now the lead pass on the far side, wide open. Coming is number 10, Morgan Olson, and his quick shot at a goal as he finally beats and cracks the code of Jaden Hove for goal number 1. And what a great individual effort by that man right there, number 10, Morgan Olson. He did get the benefit of the defender falling down, but he took advantage of it and found that left corner. And Jaden Hove looked a little confused on that unorthodox play. Gives the Red Knights their goal number 1 that comes with 16:29 to go here first half. And that's got to be a relief for Dave Platt, the head coach, and these Red Knights, as they're playing a team that only has 3 wins on the year. But boy, were they stymieing him and Jaden Hope. But finally, they did wear him down to get that first goal. And let's see if this opens the floodgates as we watch now Reggie High. I don't know, that's Matthew Robinson, the quick shot. But Hove there does recover after giving up that goal, and he is frustrated as he pounds that ball down. He did not like giving up that goal number 1, did he? And I can't blame him, because he's been playing a stellar night in nets. And to give up that first goal, he knows that's going to be trouble for his team. And obviously getting off a little frustration as we have a stoppage and an injured player right around between the 15 and 20-yard line. I didn't see how he got hurt. Looks like he's holding his head. That's number 30, Johnny Engwell, as he's tended to. 16:10 remaining, and we can see here right there, there's Engwell with Carter. He goes down, and his own player looks like caught him from behind. And he is now walking off the field, and he's holding his head. I wonder if he didn't have maybe a bit of a concussion. He seems to be walking okay, and his player kind of came up on him from behind and may have caught his head with his knee, so hopefully he'll be all right. But just the way he was holding his head, I wonder if there isn't some sort of concussion protocol that they're gonna implement to make sure he's okay. Those concussions can be very dangerous, especially in soccer. There's not a lot of padding, and a hard knee against your head from behind can have an impact. Okay, there's Jaden Hove, and even though he gave up that 1 goal, we'll be interested to see if he can maintain his composure for the rest of the match, because he's really been playing well, and there's no reason for him to be that frustrated. That was a nice goal by the Red Knights. It certainly wasn't the goaltender's fault, but we'll see if he can maintain his composure, or will the Red Knights take advantage here. And if I am the Red Knights, now you want to get on this goaltender, get into his head here, see if he can keep up that high level of play in the nets. Okay, on the near side, that's number 12, Ryan Baird, tries to burn by 2 defenders, got space. Now there's Hyde, and he is dangerous, as I keep saying. Now to the right side, and the quick left-handed shot, and the goal. And yep, the floodgates are open, and there's Hove, and he is not handling that well, is he? Look at this play right here. That's number 12. Ryan Baird with the left foot, and he catches Hove leaning the wrong way, and he can't get over. And now suddenly, 2 goals within a minute. Morgan Olson with the left foot beats Hove, and you get the feeling that now the floodgates are open here with 15 minutes and 22 seconds to go here, half number 1. So let's see if Hove and the Cooper Hawks can rebound from this. But after that first goal and just a bit of frustration, and now look at Hyde come over and just bully his way towards the ball off of Leo Garcia-Pauk. And here they come in again. Matthew Robinson almost wills his way to a goal. He took a hit. He went for his right foot, and here comes Hove, came out, took a chance there. Robinson took it right away from Hove, and to Cooper's, to their benefit, they did have good defenders back there to cover for Hove. And now he's down and hurt. And he did take a risk coming out there, and I wonder if he's gonna stay in the game. And no, they're gonna take him out too. I wonder if he didn't catch a knee or something, or maybe he's gonna stay. I do worry about his composure though. Look at that lead pass, he came out, oh, and Matthew Robinson's leg was right there, and that is no one's fault. That's just tough-nosed soccer by both players. And when Hove came out there, he had to feel and know that he was taking a risk of getting injured, which I give him kudos for his bravery. And he's gonna come out. And now checking in is another substitute goaltender. He'll come in on your right screen. There he is in the yellow. If I can get a number, I'll give you his name. So, wow, what a turn of events as Jaden Hove, the senior goaltender, comes out of the match, maybe not to return. And he started out so well for the Hawks, but now gave up 2 quick goals. Definitely showing some frustration, and now he's hurt and out, and now there's a quick shot on the new goaltender, and he makes a good save. Welcome to Metro West Varsity Soccer Benilde style, as there is number 10, Morgan Olson, saying, here, take that, and he answers the bell with a nice save. So a good start for the substitute goaltender for the Hawks, as they're just down only 2-0, as we're now below 15 minutes here, half number 1. If you are watching ParkTV 16 Sports on location from Benilde-St. Margaret's, the McQuinn Athletic Complex. My name is Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us. Watching this great soccer action as we have some substitutions coming in. I'm going to try to look with my binoculars on the sideline to see how they're tending to Jaden Hove. And I have to say, I'm a little disappointed he came out of the match. He really has great skills as a goaltender. But when he did face some adversity, he didn't seem to be handling it all that well, unfortunately. But then made a very brave play on Matthew Robinson's foray into the goal, and he may have taken a shot to the head. And of course, we're not going to take any chances with any player's health. So unfortunately, he's out of the match, but his substitute came back in and made a great save. And maybe it was a perfect time for a substitution at goal for the Hawks. We shall see as we watch Mason Gillian now to the pass to the near side. Now the lead pass to number 7. I think that's Carter House that's checked in. There he is, number 7. And he'll throw it in, or no, he'll give it up to Baird, number 12. And he quickly throws it into Gillian. Gillian moves right in, but good defense as there was a couple of Hawks there. Now they'll send a lead pass up to the near side. 2 defenders as the Hawk player goes down, and he'll retain possession on the whistle.
In the game for the Hawks, number 95, Jaden Hove.
That is now number 41 with it, and now Jaden Hove, the goaltender, after coming out momentarily with that injury, back in nets for the Hawks, and that is a good sign for the Hawks. I will say, as long as he can keep his composure, he really has great skill in the nets. Now Matthew Robinson showing great skill. Now Morgan Olson, number 10, to Gillian. Over to the far side, number 8, Flourish. Intercepted by the Hawks momentarily. Now played by number 28, Leo Garcia-Puck. And now the Hawks, but they have not had possession of that ball for very long tonight. Now they're going to quickly throw it in. That's number 28, Hawk. And he gets it into the Red Knight zone. Hasn't been in that zone very often. Now 28 Puck again playing it. Comes back out to number 17 with it behind the back. That's Aiden Flaherty with a nifty no-look pass. I don't know, like basketball, kind of behind his head. Got it to Matthew Robinson. Now Robinson on the far side. Still with it, Robinson. Seemingly a tall kid out there, but with great dribbling skills. Now played into number 7 was House. And the quick shot by House, and this time Jaden Hogue, back off the bench after being treated for a minor injury, makes that save. Hopefully that, for his sake, gives him his confidence, but House able to pull that ball back, and there's Hogue with another diving save, and now he'll kick it with 11 minutes approximately to go here, first half. Now Teneke Johnson, lead pass, tried to get it to House, and good defense this time by the Hawks, but now Robinson with it. Now taken away again by number 36 for the Hawks. That's Ian Bjorbak with two nifty defensive plays for the Hawks, kicks that ball out to midfield. Now the Red Knights on that far side. Played by Morgan Olson, now number 13, that's Connor Cady, the senior who's checked in. And now to the near side, that is Baird. Now played by number 14, Bennett Miller. And boy, Bennett Miller, isn't he steady out there on defense? Unheralded, but boy, very steady, isn't he? Now Matthew Robinson on the near side, and that ball gets intercepted as he was double teamed as he tried to break towards the net. Now it comes out of bounds. As I look at the clock, as we're now approaching 10 minutes to go here, half number one. As we watch number 12, Ryan Baird, the junior. And there is, clock is still running. And I don't know if we had a card that was displayed, but it looked like a player for the Hawks was getting reprimanded there, Francisco Torres Gomez. Been a yellow card. I was looking away, but I can only imagine that might have been what the reason for the stoppage is. But we're back underway, both teams at full strength, and the give and go between House and number 10, Morgan Olson. Now back to Teneke Johnson, back to number 8, Flourish. Flourish now, nifty pass to the right side to number 3, Gillian. Gillian gets around the defender, now lead pass, kicked back away by the defense for the Hawks, only to be picked up again here. Now number 20, that's Matthew Robinson. I was confusing here with Aiden Flaherty, I think, a couple times. I just realized, so I apologize for that. And now there is House. Tried to get it to Morgan Olson. Now here comes Gillian. Gillian now turns back around. Good team defense by the Hawks. Now the pass to Baird, kicked away by the Hawks, and now out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in on the near side as we're now below 9 minutes to go here, first half. As teams there's substitutions now, a couple players coming in for the Hawks, and they're gonna wait for that as Matthew Baird.
Number 21,
Ryan Baird waits for the signal, but the clock keeps going. I'm not sure how that rule works, why they wait. I don't know if that's just sportsmanship or whatever, but if the clock's still going and you're standing on the sideline, I don't know why you gotta wait for the substitutions to come in, especially while the clock is going. Just a question I have, thinking out loud here. Okay, now Morgan Olson, number 10, and taken away by the Hawks. Nifty defensive play there, but taken right back away by number 21. That's Leighton Scott now in the match, the senior for Benilde. Now under 8 minutes to go here, first half. Our score 2-0 for the Red Knights. There was no score for a long time as the goaltender for the Hawks played exceedingly well. Then he gave up 2 goals, came out with a minor injury. Now he's back in there, and that's how we got to 2-0 here with 7:40 to go. And now a turnover, a rare one for the Red Knights, and that will give the ball to the Hawks.
Number 36, Ian Bjorbak.
Clock continues to wind down. Now more substitutions for the Hawks. And that was one of the substitutions now taken away by Carter House on the throw-in. Big mistake by the Hawks, but they do kick it back out as they're playing a very defensive-minded style of game. Really a matter of just trying to keep the Red Knights off the scoreboard. I think their best strategy would have been to try to get this to a 0-0 game, because I just don't see the Hawks scoring any goals tonight, to be honest. They haven't shown any offense at all. In fact, I don't think they have one shot on goal as we're approaching the end here. The first half is now we're under 7 minutes. And this ball has been constantly in the offensive zone for the Red Knights. And now another corner kick. It's got to be about a half dozen. And we'll see how this one, they haven't capitalized on any of these corner kicks, but sooner or later, it's that Flaherty that tried to scissor kick it. No, that was Matthew Robinson, and the ball ends up in the goaltender, Jaden Hove's hands. There it is. Look at that attempt at a scissor kick. Just that attempt is unbelievable to watch as he took a hit. Tough kid out there, Matthew Robinson, isn't he? He's been in a lot of mix-ups, not afraid at all. Now Carter House gets the ball back away. Oh, and the Hawks just cannot get control of the ball in the offensive zone to save their lives tonight. Now Ryan Baird down the near side to Carter House. House now. And wide open right there is Gillian. Boy, what stopped him from taking a shot there other than he was a little far out, and now a whistle. And I'm not sure what the infraction there was, but a break for the Hawks nevertheless. As number 30, 20, gives it up to Jaden Hove, and he quickly kicks it down, and he's got a big leg, doesn't he? But it's headed nicely by number 14 again, steady Bennett Miller on defense. Now Brian Baird back to help out on defense to the far side to number 21, that's Leighton Scott. Scott now to the far side. Morgan Olson now advances it on the right side, running after that. Is that Flaherty? It is. Flaherty now plays it to the near side and near the out of bounds as they fight for possession, and the flag is going to go to the Hawks. Carter House there was fighting for it. Or did they change their mind? No, it's going to go to the Red Knights. So Carter House quickly to throw it in, trying to get them off guard, and he may have. Here comes Gillian over to the right side. Now quickly to Flourish, number 8. Look at the passing, so quick. Gillian moves in, quick shot over the crossbar. No good. Clock continues to run there. Watch this move. What a great pass by Flourish, and it's just how fast they move that ball around. They don't even hesitate at all, not even for a nanosecond. Trying to take advantage of that speed as now we're now below 4 minutes, and that's Jaden Hove taking his time. He'll kick it off from way deep, and he gets it to about the 40. Coming up to play it is Gillian. Seemingly everywhere, Mason Gillian, isn't he? There's Flaherty with a quick pass to number 21, Scott back to Flaherty. Flaherty now centers it, and it gets through to Morgan Olson. This could be trouble for the Hawks. Over to House, couldn't quite connect. Now House, though, does recover in the corner, tries to beat the defender, and this time the defender gets the best of him and takes it away, but he kicks it out of bounds, and it's gonna go right back to the Red Knights. Nice defensive play, though, there by the Hawks. As he taps, good sportsmanship there by that young man, number 26. That is Jack Gruel. And he's a classy player, not that any of the other players are not, but I particularly have noted how he plays for the Robbinsdale Cooper Hawks, and I appreciate them as he pats it on the back. Now to number 8, that is Flourish. To the far side, that's number 21, Leighton Scott. Now Flaherty tries to tick it right by, and there's the defense right there to kick it to the side. But that's basically what's going on here. It's the Red Knights taking advantage of scoring opportunities in the Cooper Hawks. Now Brian Baird runs it to the sideline, gets it back to House. They'll play a little give and go game here on the near side. Now centering pass, and there's the Hawks to kick it right down the sideline, but it stays fair, and there's Bennett Miller. So steady, Bennett Miller, number 14. Just love how he plays defense. Unheralded, feels like he doesn't want it, he doesn't care, he's just doing his job, and he does it so well. No drama with number 14, Bennett Miller, is there? Which is exactly what you want on defense. Here's where you want the draw on offense. And there's a near miss. That ball comes ricocheting right out. That was number 20 moving in there, Matthew Robinson. Seemingly wide open, point blank shot, tough angle off the left post. A goaltender's best friend is that post, unless of course it isn't. And now here he comes right back in, and Jaden Hope gives up the rebound. Hope getting tested. And now another corner kick for number 10, Morgan Olson. And look at that, right off that left post. Matthew Robinson, he's got his hands on his knees there, and he's gonna be dreaming about that one tonight. Awesome opportunity for Robinson to put the Red Knights up 3-0. Now here comes Morgan Olson's shot in there, and Tanake Johnson using his height on defense, coming in unable, got his head on it, but couldn't control it well enough to get it to the net, as we now are just about at 1 minute to go as Ryan Baird tries to get by the defense, and now there is just 1 minute to go here, half number one, in a quick moving first half at that. Now here comes Cooper, tries to get around the right side, and now, oh, I thought they might, oh, they did give him the give and go. That's number 28, Garcia Pauk. Best opportunity for the Hawks tonight. There's Bennett Miller to interrupt it, and it goes out of bounds. Is that gonna be a corner kick for Cooper? And what a break for Cooper. And is it gonna be a corner kick? But they've only got 30 seconds, and I don't see the urgency as they gotta move here with 26 seconds to go. I don't think he's aware of the clock. And no, there's plenty of time, but here's a chance for the Hawks to get on the scoreboard here late, and what a boost it would be for them. Here comes the ball in there, the quick shot, and kicked away nicely by number 12, Ryan Baird. Now we're under 10 seconds, and now Flaherty at midfield. Can he get down there in time to get a shot off? And he tries it from midfield, and there is the siren signifying the end of half number one. And after one half of play from the Quinn Athletic Complex, our score 2-0. Come back for half number two.
Today, millions of people all across America are building a life in recovery from mental and substance use disorders, helping themselves and helping each other with friends, family, and community, lending their strength and support. Join the Voices for Recovery. Together, we are stronger. For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral for mental and substance use disorders, for you or someone you know, call 1-800-662-HELP.
Welcome back to ParkTV 16 Sports on Locations broadcast of Metro West Boys Soccer featuring Benilde-St. Margaret's and Robbinsdale Cooper. And we are just about to begin half number two, and there's our score on the screen. Benilde-St. Margaret's 2-0, and I can tell you if it wasn't for the goaltender, Jaden Hove of Robbinsdale Cooper, that score could easily be triple that, as Benilde has just dominated on offense entirely in the first half, but they only have 2 goals, and that's because of Jaden Hove, the goaltender. Now we're underway here, half number two. I'm Robert Christensen, glad you're with us. We're streaming live on YouTube, and you can also check out tape delay on parktv.org and on YouTube. As Benilde-St. Margaret's comes in with a 9-2-2 record against 3-6-1 Cooper. And Cooper, I don't even think they have one shot on goal. And now here comes Benilde going left to right. That is number 21, Leighton Scott, as they will start to apply the full court press on offense. And that's exactly what it's felt like watching them play offense, the Red Knights, that is. It's like a full court press, and it is constant, and it's like at 1,000% all the time. And let's see if they can get a few more goals. They had a ton of corner kicks, couldn't convert any of them. And as I mentioned, that's largely, if not entirely, because of Jaden Hove, the number 5. There he is on the right side of the screen. And he was hurt momentarily midway through half number one, and he did come back in, and now he'll kick it off. As we're just underway here, second half. Again, you're watching ParkTV 16 Sports on Location. Glad you're with us. Watching Benilde, St. Margaret's, and the Cooper Hawks boys soccer. And this is a Metro West Conference matchup. And now a chance here for the Hawks. That's number 37, Chandrick Tamba. And he'll get a free kick inside the Red Knight zone. First time I can remember that happening all night. And he'll kick it down there to the left, but no one at home, except for the goaltender for the Red Knights, Peter Geertsen. And if you were watching earlier, we brought you Red Knight girls soccer. And the Cooper Hawks girls team had very little offense as well. And I was saying the loneliest person in St. Louis Park during that matchup was the Benilde goaltender, and I would have to say that the loneliest person now in St. Louis Park is Peter Geertsen, the junior goaltender, although now he's getting a little action, and he kicks it out, so maybe he's not as lonely as I thought here early in the second half. And now here comes Cooper with a little bit of offense here. So that's number 40 with the shot, Tarnu David.
Into the game for the Red Knights, your goalkeeper.
And that ball is saved by Geertsen. So Geertsen has some company so far early on here, second half. And I'm sure he's not disappointed. You know, you're a goaltender, and maybe he isn't disappointed. Obviously, they're here to win. And the quieter it is for him, the better chance that the Red Knights have to win. But on some level, you'd like to get some action. There's a nice give and go pass ahead to number 17, Flaherty. He tries to take a quick shot, but good defense on display by number 36 for the Hawks. It's Ian Bjorbak, the junior. And now that's Jaden Hope. And he really, despite their team losing, is the story, other than Morgan Olson getting both of the goals. And just the overall stellar play of the very talented Benilde Red Knights team. And in talking to one of the parents out there, the dad of Gillian, this is probably the best Red Knights boys soccer team that's been around here for, he said, 10 years maybe. And I've been doing broadcasts in the community for 5 years. And I have to say, in my tenure doing a few of these games, this is the best boys team I've seen. The girls have been at the top of it, I think, for all those 5 years. I know we've been to the state tournament and, of course, regional finals, section finals. But I was looking forward to watching these guys play. We did one of their matches about 6 weeks ago, and it was just a joy to watch how well they move that ball and just how quickly they get it around. I mean, it's like clockwork out there watching these guys move that ball around. And it's not always about scoring when it comes to sports, just especially when soccer is well played. Just little passes like that, even if they don't work out, are brilliant to watch and very entertaining. Okay, now ball out of bounds, and we're already nearly 5 minutes in here to half number 2, and now the throw in for the Red Knights. As we start to settle in here in half number 2, ball taken away this time by number 37, Chadrick Tamba for the Cooper Hawks.
Hawks with the kick.
And now I think we're gonna have a free kick for the Cooper Hawks. So far, they kick it back to the goaltender, Jaden Hove, and so it's gonna be a free kick for the Hawks, and they're gonna have Jaden Hove come out there. And a very talented kid, that Jaden Hove right here. Tall, lanky kid, big leg there, gets it deep into Red Knight territory. Now a chance here for number 37, Chadrick Tamba, but boy, the Red Knight defense right there to shut the door. But now the Hawks still have it, and they look much more energized on offense. The lead pass and the goal for the Hawks. Unbelievable, as Geertsen came out to try to cut it off. And I don't see any whistles or infractions, and now the Hawks suddenly have the goal. And what a quick play there by number 41, Francisco Torres Gomez, but the pass set that up. And just like that, our score is 2-1. That goal comes 5.5 minutes into half number 2. Our time remaining 34:30. And suddenly we got a match here. And so now the Red Knights are gonna have to dig a little deep here. It's late at night, after 8 o'clock. The sun's been down for over an hour. Still very warm temperatures, and it's important for the Red Knights to not be complacent. And now the lead pass, no offsides, and here comes Matthew Robinson, but he forgot the ball, had to get back. Now a quick pass to number 17, Flaherty, and that ball gets kicked out on defense. So the Red Knights almost answered back, and now there's Carter House, and here was Robinson, and he just lost the ball. I think he was looking ahead, trying to figure it out, and it just didn't catch up with him.
Camden Carter, number 5, Ben Dietzen, and number 6,
and now the Red Knights have just a 1-goal lead here against Cooper. And And that does tighten things up. And I have to say, Cooper did come out with a little bit different hop in their step and maybe a little different strategy combined with maybe a little lethargy on the Red Knights' behalf just early on here. But that may have woke them up. They may have woken up the Giant here, the big red machine. Now the lead pass ahead to number 21. That's Leighton Scott, and his shot is deflected away. Ball still loose right in front. Played by Morgan Olson. Now Gillian with the shot, and it goes wide right and out of bounds. So that will give possession of the ball back to the Hawks as we watch Leighton Scott with a quick shot, goes wide left. Probably could have done a little more with it, but look at Hyde. He is such a great player as he saved that, and an opportunity for Morgan Olson, and watch him control that ball. And then number 3, Gillian, just went wide right, but he had that upper right-hand corner wide open, didn't he? Just missed the spot. And now the ball is in the possession of Cooper, and boy, you gotta think if you're the 3-6-1 Cooper Hawks, you've gotta feel energized here, just down 1 in the second half against a very powerful Red Knight boys soccer team. All right, now Morgan Olson, who's got 2 goals on the night. Very dangerous player, now gives it up to number 6. That's Reggie Hyde, the junior. And now the Cooper Hawks kick it back, and they are much more aggressive now. Look at them coming out here on the forecheck, for lack of a better phrase, much like hockey. Putting the pressure on the Red Knights. And you gotta think, wow, look at that move by Mason Gillian. Gillian with it. Now to the far corner, and that's Hyde. And we are gonna hear from him tonight. I am certain he gets taken down, and that's gonna be a penalty. And a free, no, that play goes on, no call on that. Surprising to me. Now the shot goes way high. That was taken by Morgan Olson, number 10, looking for his 3rd goal on the evening. And let's see this play here. On defense, he crosses over, and could have gone either way. He may have tripped on himself. Could have got a little push, but the referee says play on. And our clock is stopped at 31:21. As I look at center field, and there might be a bit of an injury. Yeah, number 37 has come up hobbling for the Hawks. That's Chandrik Tamba, the sophomore forward, as he is tended to on the sideline, and so there'll be a substitution. And checking in, looks like it's going to be number 28, Leo Garcia-Pauk, and now play back underway here. Nope, clock still stopped at 31:21. Now we're back underway as the excellent goaltender for the Hawks, Jaden Hope, gets it going. Now the Red Knights with it. And that's Morgan Olson. And you got to think the Red Knights want to answer right back after giving up that goal. Very surprising goal. Earlier tonight, the girls Red Knights beat the girls Cooper Hawks 10-0. Now the ball comes back out. That is Johnson to play it on defense. But again, look at the aggressive forecheck by the Hawks. Now ball out of bounds on the near side. Possession to Carter for the Red Knights. Quickly now gets it in, and that is now in the match number 5. Ben Dietzen, sophomore, gets it back to Gillian. Gillian now right on the doorstep. Gets it by the defender, by himself. I thought he could have taken a shot there, but he passed it to Morgan Olson. Now ball played by Leighton Scott, number 21, as the Red Knights keep the pressure on. Now here comes Hyde. Hyde now to Morgan Olson, the quick shot, and the goal! Morgan Olson gets the hat trick. His 3rd goal, and that was set up by Reggie Hyde with a great pass off the right side of his foot, and Morgan Olson, so quick with the shot, was able to beat Jaden Hove.
With a hat trick.
Watch Hyde here. Move in, split the defender, the quick right pass, and wasting no time. And that is really the key, isn't it? Just let the ball go and didn't give a chance for the goaltender, as good as he is, to react to the shot. And that was the brilliance of that play. Morgan Olson, third goal of the night. Just a junior out there, having a heck of a night here at home. Gets the Red Knights their 2-goal lead at 3-1. That goal comes with approximately 30 minutes to go here, half number 2. And the Red Knights probably are breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. I don't think they have any doubt about their ability to win this match. But you know, when you're playing a little bit of a lesser opponent, the more they hang around, strange things can happen. And now a lead pass ahead to number 5. That is Ben Dietzen. His sister was playing for the Red Knight girls soccer team earlier this evening. As we watch him, the ball gets right there, and a nice save there by Jaden Hove.
Offside on the Hawks.
He is a senior, and I can only imagine he's going to be playing somewhere in college. I'm not sure what level, but he looks like the real deal in goal for the Robbinsdale Cooper Hawks. All right, now clock continues to wind down. We're under 30 minutes to play here, half number 2. Now the lead pass ahead to Gillian. Gillian now, who also has a sister on the girls soccer team. There he is, number 3. Look at that quick behind the back dribble and the quick pass, and ahead the lead to Dietzen. Ball loose and great defense. This time again by number 26, Jack Gruel. Also a star player. And now a quick pass to Carter. He's got a chance. And Gruel back over on defense, kicks it away. What stellar play on defense by that kid. Number 26, Gruel for the Hawks. Saved 2 goals, and now a push there, and it is called by Leighton Scott. So now a free kick will come up for the Robbinsdale Cooper Hawks. But what great soccer action here on ParkTV 16 Sports. Glad you're with us. My name is Robert Christensen, and it has just been an unbelievable, exciting night of soccer here. And now goes down Dietzen as he's tripped inadvertently, it feels like. Yeah, there, well, Gruel tried to tackle the ball. Or no, that's Johnny Engwell, number 30, I should say. And now a free kick for that's Gillian, Mason Gillian. And an opportunity here for the Red Knights to get another great scoring chance as we await a substitution for the Hawks. And checking in is number 42. David Gyron, a junior. Clock stopped at 27:50. Now we're back underway. Dietzen, quick pass to Carter, and the shot.
Back into the game for the Red Knights.
Did that go off the crossbar? Let's see the replay. It's so fast. Bang. Hove looked a little handcuffed, but just got his eyes on the ball enough to steer that. What great goaltending again by Jaden Hove. But that's going to result in the first corner kick opportunity tonight. And this time, rather than kick it in, they try to do the short game. Now Morgan Olsen, who's got 3 goals on the night, looking for his first assist, tries to get it into the penalty box. He intended that pass for number 11, who's now in the match, the senior Luca Platt, number 11. But it does go, sails a little too far. And that'll be a turnover, and the ball goes back to the Hawks. And Jaden Hove taking his time. So he waits for his teammates to get in the right position, and he boots that ball down there, and that's almost a good 50 yards as he really kicks that from inside the American football end zone, 50 yards in the air. That's pretty good for a high school kid, I would say. Now, that is number 12 with it, Ryan Baird. Now to Hyde. Last time I did a boys Benilde soccer match, Hyde had a career night. Couple goals, maybe 4 assists. I can't remember, but it was huge. So far quiet tonight, but still effective for sure. Now that is McMonagle. And down goes Gillian. As he gets up.
Yellow card on the Hawks.
And now we'll have a free kick on the trip. Clock stopped with 26:01 to go. slow-moving second half here. A few more stoppages in the first half, and now that is number 22, Ben McMonigal. Now McMonigal, there he is, number 22. Pass inside to Morgan Olson. Tried to get it to number 5, Dietzen, as he got pushed down, and another whistle. So a lot more whistles here and free kicks, and an opportunity now here for the Red Knights just outside that 20-yard line. That is going to be Mason Gillian. As you watch the players line up on the left side, they'll rush to the right. As he bends that ball in there, trying to head it there was Carter, as he's looking for a call, and there is going to be a whistle. And I don't know if that's in the penalty kick zone or not, but it might very well be.
Red Knights with the penalty kick.
And it is going to be a penalty kick, as the infraction happened within the goal box there, and then when that happens, it's not a free kick, it's a penalty kick. So with a 3-1 lead, the clock stopped at 25-24, and they're going to give it to Morgan Olson. He's got 3 goals already tonight, and it looks like he's going to get his 4th. I don't know what the percentages are in these goal penalty kicks, but it seems to me usually you make these things. And now a chance for maybe the best scoring night of his life. I don't know if he's had 4 goals before, but here it comes, and the shot, and he gets Jordan Hove leaning right, or to the goaltender's right, and there is the goal.
Scoring for the Red Knights, his 18th goal of the season, 4th of the game.
Morgan Olson has all 4 goals. And if he's not a Metro Player of the Week in the Star Tribune on that performance, it's his 18th goal of the year, 4th of the match. I don't know how you get to be a Metro Player of the Week in the Star Tribune. We'll see. It's another thing to think about. I don't know when those come out, usually middle of the week. So probably not this week yet, but maybe so next week. Boy, 4 goals in a soccer match, especially when you have all 4. That is big time stuff right there for Morgan Olson and this Red Knight team as they go up 4-1. 25-10 remaining here, second half. So after they brought in a 2-0 lead at the end of the first half, going to the second half, they gave up a goal to Cooper to make it 2-1, but now they've answered right back with 2 more of their own and are back in control of this match with a 3-goal lead. And look at the great passing skill. And really, more than the goals, just watching these guys pass this ball around is, to me, as entertaining, if not more entertaining to watch. They are really, really good this year. Now the quick, and they're so quick with everything. Now that lead throw in to number 5, that again is Ben Dietzen. And now Hyde right in there. I thought that went off someone's arm, but no whistle. Now ball back out, played by number 11. That is Luca Platt on the far side. Played by number 12, that is Ryan Baird. Baird now to Hyde, he's dangerous. There's the pass to Gillian, double team, gets it back to number 12, Ryan Baird, and that ball just missed. For a second there, it looked like it was in the net, but it was just on the outside. Watch Gillian, and the quick pass and then the quick shot as he set himself up, but goaltender Jaden Hove had it well covered. He was right there against the post. And now he'll get it out to midfield. Nice header there by the Red Knights. And they are gonna go back into offensive mode. Very warm evenings, very humid. It's hard to believe it's gonna be October 1st tomorrow here in the Twin Cities. It feels like a July night, actually, as it has all week in the 80s around here. And I was looking ahead, and it's going to be highs in the 70s all next week in the first week of October. You can't beat that. All right, now that is Jaden Hove. Clock stopped here at 23:25, so a lot more clock stoppages here in half number 2. All right, there's the whistle. Clock back underway. Hope kicks it down deep into Red Knight territory. Now played by number 26, Jack Gruhl for the Hawks. And then the ball comes back to Peter Geertsen, the goaltender for the Red Knights. Oh, okay. We have a new goalkeeper in the match. I've just been informed, number 32, Eddie Hamill. So Peter Geertsen gives way to Eddie Hamill. So I apologize for not getting that right or noticing that, but that is our goaltender, number 32, the junior, Eddie Hamill, in nets. Probably for the remainder of the game. So 4-1 our score. Both Hamill and Geertsen are juniors, so good for Coach Dave Platt to get both players in the match. And there is Jaden Hove with the kick. Headed there by number 2, Camden Carter, CC. And it goes out of bounds in favor of the Hawks. Clock continues to wind down here. 22 minutes approximately remaining. And that'll be the Hawks number, that's number 20, oh, can't quite tell, 33 that is. Bruno Criollo Carvalho for the Cooper Hawks. Now the Red Knights have it back again in their possession. Now kicked away by Gruel. Good defense and a tackle the football for Gruel and the Hawks. Now Gillian gets it away. Also along with him was number 11, Luca Platt. And now Camden Carter. His name reminds me of Chris Carter, the old Vikings wide receiver Hall of Famer. Chris Carter, Camden Carter, and out of bounds. And we're gonna get a corner kick on the near side.
Red Knights.
And let's see, that is number 21 down there, Leighton Scott, but he's gonna give up the corner kick honors to number 5, Ben Dietzen. Clock continues to wind down here. And that ball comes in and goes over the crossbar. And that'll be a turnover as we look at the replay.
Back into the game with the Red Knights.
Oh, look at that header right there. I didn't see that. Oh my goodness, is that Camden Carter and Bull? Yeah, look at him in our screen on the lower left. Boy, what an awesome opportunity for him. Did he jump in the air? I'd almost like to see that again if the opportunity presents itself. How close he came for just a spectacular goal there.
Red Knights with the kick.
Amazing. All right, now quickly Gillian gets it going on the free kick in the far corner. That's Matthew Robinson. Robinson now gets it back out. Now that is Hyde to Gillian. Gillian quickly towards the net. Gets deflected in front by the Robbinsdale defense. Now played on the near side. That is number 13 in the match, Connor Cady. Now back to 21, Leighton Scott. Scott now to Carter. And the quick shot. Oh, it goes off the right post by Ben Dietzen. Oh, he's gonna wish he had that back. What a great play. Look at the replay. Just off the post there, my goodness. What great soccer action here. Here's the corner kick. Watch Carter come right in there. Look at him jump, just misses. And you can see the goaltender was out of position and he would have had the whole net. Oh my goodness. I feel sorry he couldn't just connect on that. What a great replay that was, and what a great missed opportunity. You hate to cheer that, but it was just great to see how high he jumped. And now here he is with another lead pass again to Ben Dietzen. What great camera work. Now Dietzen. And we only have one camera tonight. Great angles. Now the shot from point blank range, blocked in front. Now it comes all the way out. That was Gillian. And now the shot goes over the crossbar and hits the American football crossbar, and that'll be a turnover. Big, strong leg there. But the tall Jaden Hove, and he has been running around, hasn't he? He stretches out his back there. He will have earned his keep tonight as well. Our score 4-1 now, 18 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in half number 2. And that is number 30 for the Hawks, Johnny Engel, the senior defender. And then kicked out of bounds by number 33, that was Bruno Carvalho. Now played by the Hawks, number 41. That's Francisco Torres Gomez. Taken away by 21, Leighton Scott. Now Scott again with it after it was touched by number 13, Connor Cady. Now taken away by Gruel, number 26, but it goes out of bounds. Now a quick throw in by Scott and a quick whistle. And so, boy, I'm surprised how they just are so willing to stop the clock for substitutions.
For the Red Knights, number 18,
I'm not sure how that works, you know, in basketball or, well, in hockey, you change on the fly, and I always thought that's kind of how you did it in soccer, but maybe it's not, obviously not what they do, because that's not what's happening. There's Bennett Miller. Bennett Miller just back there, keeping the peace in the defensive backfield. Now ahead, and there was a whistle.
Offside on the Red Knights.
So offsides was the call on the Red Knights, so that'll be a turnover. Clock now at 17 minutes remaining. And there's Jaden Hove, and he's looking a little tired out there, taking his sweet time. As he throws the ball in front. And it is, as I just was mentioning, it is just up here in the press box, it's humid. Like I said, it feels like a July night. If it wasn't so dark out, you're normally light at 8:35 in the evening in a July night. In fact, the sun will be out for another, probably light for another couple hours, but it's been dark since, I don't know, a good hour and a half now. We're gonna bring October 2021 tomorrow. All right, lead pass and a chance for Cardin. It's almost a breakaway, isn't it? Coming right in, point blank, passes it left, but the Cooper Hawks defense caught up. Question that, I would have taken the shot, but I do appreciate his unselfish attitude to pass that ball, but there really was no one open there. If he was gonna pass it, he would have wanted to do it a lot sooner, but at that, oh, now he gets pushed from behind. That's gonna be a free kick for sure. Leighton, and that's nice to see the Hawk come over and lift him up there. Really good to see. That is, who is that? That is number 40. Tarnu David, the senior forward. Great sportsmanship by David there. But a free kick for the Red Knights comes right in. Hove came out to try to cut it off. Ball loose on the right side. Carter almost came away with it, lost it. And you can see these guys are sweating out there in this hot, humid weather. And here's the shot taken by 13, Cady. Hove came out, deflected it partially, left himself open as he tried to get back. And it worked out very well for the Hawks on that sequence. As we are now approaching 15 minutes remaining here in half number 2. Carter gives a little bump, and he did get called for it. He's like, what, me? Yeah, he did. Referee in the blue right on it. Now, we're gonna give him a card. He must have said something, and now he's gonna come off the field. So he must have said something, didn't he? Well, Carter's played very well tonight, and he looks a little tired, and it might be time for a break. He had that great opportunity. He's a heck of a player out there. Not a huge deal, but checking in for him is number 7 in for the Red Knights, Carter House, who got quite a bit of playing time in the first half and also in the second half. And now here comes the Red Knights. And playing it there is number 18 who's checked in. That's Mason Pecci, the senior, and the goal. And I was looking down to get Pecci's name, and I looked up, and that looks like, who got that goal? Leighton Scott, or is that Matthew Robinson?
Scoring for the Red Knights, his 3rd goal of the season, number 20, Matthew.
It's number 20, here it is. I'm watching it on the replay. And he just went right by the defender and got the goaltender leaning, and down Matthew Robinson goes. And when I watch Matthew Robinson play, it is truly a contact sport with that kid. Such a great player, tough kid, willing to put his body on the line, and there he did it, and this time it paid off for his 3rd goal of the year, I believe, I heard, and the 5th goal of the night for the Red Knights is now they've opened up a 4-goal lead here with 14.5 minutes remaining. Now ball headed there by number 22, McMonagle. And now the quick pass ahead to number 18, Pecci. And Ooh, the nice nifty pass there by Platt. Just didn't quite connect. Now Platt here. Just this, look at the give and go by these players. It's like they've known each other their whole lives. Now the lead pass. Oh, he was open. He let it get by him, and it went all the way to Matthew Robinson, who just scored. Now the pass over to Hyde. His quick shot, and the save by Jaden Hove. And what a great save that was. Watch Hyde here. Bang, the quick shot off the skip. That was a tough save, folks. That was a heck of a shot as Hyde tried to skip that, much like trying to skip a ball or a rock, a skimmer on a lake. He tried to just slide that right through, and that was not an easy save by Hove to keep his concentration and use his whole body just to corral that ball. Really an excellent goaltender, Jaden Hove. All right, despite the 5 goals that have been given up. Okay, now 13-11 remaining here, second half. And a free kick opportunity here, although deep in their own zone by number 33. That is Bruno Carvalho. Now below 13 minutes, and he'll kick it in the midfield into the Red Knights zone, and it is played by the Hawks. Number 46 there momentarily had a chance, Terry Geely. And now the Hawks trying to keep possession, but that's just where they have no ability to sustain any kind of possession. Look at the Red Knights. My goodness. They are like the big red machine out there. Remind me of the old Soviet Union hockey team in the 80s. Just the big red machine. Really scary looking, I mean scary in a good way. The Red Knights on offense. Really fun to broadcast their play and to watch them play. And now a corner kick opportunity in the corner there to do honors is number 13, Connor Cady. Quickly he moves, gets it in, and it gets all the way through the zone to the near side, but it's picked up by, is that Bennett Miller on offense? It is. You know, he just came in maybe to play offense, but now he'll retreat back. Very rare to see Bennett Miller that far in as he comes back out on defense. But every once in a while, a good defenseman, just like in hockey, you kind of, when you have your chance, you move up and you get a scoring chance. It's all on instinct as we watch Jaden Hove there following that sequence. 11.5 minutes remaining now. As Hove will take his time, allow his teammates, and now we have a substitution as well. The clock does continue to run this time. There's not going to be any waiting. Oh, maybe there wasn't a substitution, just trying to get in position, and now it's intercepted by number 5 and a quick shot on goal by Ben Dietzen, number 5. Gives it right back to Hove, and now he'll dribble it out. And give it a punt this time, or yep, he's going to punt it. High in the air, about the 50-yard line, headed by number 11. That is Luca Platt. And now the shot, and a goal by number 5, as he took a beautiful pass as he was wide open. Ben Dietzen gets that goal, I believe. Let's see how this played. And boy, who did that pass? And then another great pass by number 7. Carter House, and then Ben Dietzen puts it away. But the pass that was just out of the screen, I wish I could identify that player because that's what set up that whole goal that got it ahead to House. Let's see if we can see that right. Okay, there's the header, and then it came to number 13, and that is the pass right there. Bang. That's why there's a goal. Number 13, Connor Cady gets that assist. Connor Cady he looked up, he saw it, made that happen. What a great pass there by Connor Cady. Great camera work also by ParkTV 16 Sports, if I do say so. And there's Cady again. Nice little nifty move back to McMonigal. Now to Platt, number 11. Over to the left side. What great soccer action here. Glad you're with us at ParkTV 16 Sports. Bennett Miller, even though the result is not in doubt, it is still super fun to watch these guys play. And this team has a chance to go somewhere in sections coming up in about a month or less. Now McMonigal. And what a great use of the players. There's a lead pass ahead to number 5. That is Dietzen, who just got the goal. Now number 18, Mason Pecci. Pecci now, oh, just let it get away from him, but it comes back out. Benilde will stay in possession. Number 21. Now to 13, that is Katie, who just had that great assist. Oh, and the give and go, a little miscommunication. He thought he was gonna go right, instead he went left.
Goal kick for the Hawks.
And the ball goes out of bounds, so.
Number 2, Camden Carter.
And now Camden Carter back in the match, and that's good to see. He did get the yellow card, but he's back in, had a chance to rest. And I do think he was just tired. He's been out there all match long. And just needed, when you're tired, sometimes you say things you don't mean. It's all part of being a human being, isn't it? All the perfect people died a long time ago, so good to see him back in the match. He's a heck of a player out there. All right, now here comes the Hawks. Deepest penetration all night, a quick pass, and there's 4 defenders right there to squash that opportunity for the Hawks. Now the ball comes back out. Now to the near side, and now they're off to the races, and that is number 7, House. Carter House back in the inside, tries to do a lead pass, and it gets through all the way to Robinson. Robinson gets the ball poke checked away. Now he gets it back, now out to Hyde. Reggie Hyde back to Platt. Platt now looks left, comes into the near side, quick shot, deflected out by Gruel, or no, that was number 30, Engwell. And now it comes out to midfield, and a little tussle for it, and the Cooper comes away with it. That's number 40, Tarnu David. And quickly, just like that, the Red Knights take it away, like so fast. Unbelievable. Now here is Robinson, already with a goal on the night. Pass now to Platt. Platt now to number 13, Connor Cady. With that beautiful assist a couple of minutes ago. Now Platt. And you get the feeling now, I do anyway, the Hawks are getting a little tired out there. I mean, the Red Knights are just running them ragged with their quick passes, and then the nice header by Robinson. Didn't get a lot on it, and there was the stellar goaltender for the Hawks, Jaden Hove, there for the great save. Great soccer action here from the McQuinn Athletic Complex on ParkTV 16 Sports. Hope you're enjoying it as much as I am, and I am enjoying this soccer match. Watch these guys play is really something. Now here comes number 13, Connor Cady to Platt over to the left side, and there's Camden Carter. Lead pass, beautiful pass by Carter, just almost got through ahead to number 5, Ben Dietzen. And it gets kicked out of bounds defensively by the Hawks. And now it'll be a throw-in for the Red Knights. Degrees still here as we're approaching 9 o'clock at night on September 30th, and there's Reggie Hyde coming in on the near side. Tough angle, goes out of bounds, and that's going to be a turnover for Jaden Hove, the goaltender, and the Hawks. I look up at the clock, 6.5 minutes now remaining. Boy, can you believe that, Paul? 73 degrees on September 30th at almost 9 o'clock at night. Ridiculous. Okay, now Jaden Hove to kick it off here. And the ball comes. Boy, big kick there, but taken right away by number 5, Dietzen. Matthew Robinson on the far side, looking for more candy in the form of a goal. Now here comes Platt with the shot, and it sails high and over the crossbar and way out of play into the softball field behind. So they'll have to locate another soccer ball, but I don't think they'll have any trouble in finding another soccer ball around here. And there it is right there. And Jaden Hove this time will do this place kicker style. 5.5 minutes now remaining. St. Margaret's came in with a 9-2-2 record. Cooper 3-6-1. And this will give me an opportunity, I think, to talk about their upcoming schedule. If I can find it here. Yeah, there it is. Let's see. After tonight, there's only 3 more games in the regular season, at least if my notes here are accurate. They're going to be at Chanhassen. There it is. Perfect timing there with that graphic. So there's Robbinsdale Cooper. And then at Chanhassen, Waconia will take a long bus ride here, and then they're at Holy Family, which is kind of out where Waconia resides. So 3 more games to go, and then sections. And hopefully we'll have an opportunity to bring you 1 or 2 of those games, should the Red Knights be fortunate enough to advance. And the clock now shows 4:24 remaining here. And another turnover, and there is Jaden Hove. And all these guys are going to be feeling it tonight. Just a high-paced, energetic game played by both sides, but clearly been dominated by the Red Knights. But I should point out, shortly after halftime, it was just 2-1, and Cooper came out, much to their credit, with a different type of strategy. They seemed to have a hop in their step. They were able to sneak a goal by the Red Knights goaltender to make it 2-1, and that's when you started to think, although not completely seriously, because boy, these Red Knights are so good, that maybe Cooper could threaten them. But then Morgan Olson got his 3rd and 4th goals, and they're right in on the, and Jaden Hove, what a save as he robs number 5 for Ben Dietzen, looking for his 2nd goal. And what a great save there. If it wasn't for Jaden Hove, this score could easily be double, at least 12-1. Now in the corner, Carter House. Nice back pass to number 13, Connor Cady, who really had a beautiful assist. If you're making a highlight reel or a training reel, that pass by Connor Cady from midfield was just so brilliant. Just brilliant pass that led, and it wasn't the one that gave it to the guy that scored it. I think it might have been Matthew Robinson on the scoring end of that. But it was the first assist that led to the next assist. All right, here comes Matthew Robinson on this replay. 3 defenders. Carter House, Ben Dietzen right there on the doorstep, and Jaden Hove perfectly positioned, makes the save, gets help from his defender, kicks it loose. Great goaltending there, again, by Jaden Hove. And just because he gave up 6 really isn't indicative of how skilled he is in goal. Now that is number 5, Dietzen. And look at the clock, we're now approaching 2.5 minutes remaining here from the McQuinn Athletic Complex. Now a throw in for Camden Carter on the turnover.
Back into the game for Red Knights, number 14, Bennett Miller.
That is McMonigal, number 22. Ahead to Carter House. Now to Luca Platt. And to Connor Cady, number 13. And there along the sidelines is Reggie Hyde, quiet on the scoring table, but boy, such an effective player out there all the same.
Outside on the Red Knights.
And that's an offside call on the Red Knights. There's Jaden Hove. He's going to waste no time this time, now trying to maybe catch the Red Knights off guard. Not a bad strategy. Nice to see the young man out there thinking, trying anything. And now here comes Bennett Miller, the defender, on the offense. Can he get a goal here on offensive end? And I bet, oh, look at him. He knows it too. He's not going to get very many opportunities to play offense, and he had a chance. Not that you can't score when you're playing midfield and in your own zone all the time, but I think it's really cool if it's Dave that they're giving Bennett Miller a chance to play some offense. See what he can do in the quick shot. You can almost feel like they're trying to get him the ball to see if he can get on the scoring column here. And I just think that's a great thing. It builds camaraderie. It just, I don't know, it's good.
1 minute.
And if he were to get a goal, that would just, I'm sure the team would just celebrate that, because I don't know Bennett Miller personally, but he just seems like that kid that doesn't want the attention, and here they're giving him the chance to score, and he dang near had a chance, didn't he? All right, nice little nifty move there by Mason Pecci. And now here we are in the offensive zone. There's Bennett Miller. Look at him, so fun to watch. He probably could play offense just as good as any of these guys, but he's really good at defense, and that's why he's back there. He's so steady emotionally, I feel. And that's what you want there, just in case things get a little out of control. You want Bennett Miller in your foxhole, don't you? All right, now on the far side, Reggie Hyde. Also a very talented player. Oh, gets deflected nicely by Engwell. I look at the clock. Hey, 8 seconds left, just like that. And the countdown is on. Camden Carter at midfield. Look at those little spin moves like a Tasmanian devil, and that's it. There is your final siren. The Red Knights go to 10-2-2. Robbinsdale falls to 3-7-1. Our final score, 6-1. So for Paul Broden, our producer, and everyone connected with our production here at ParkTV 16 Sports, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I'm Robert Christensen. Have a great night.